Well, the double murder was captured on the vehicle's dashboard camera, and the video went viral as part of a campaign to find the suspects who are clearly visible in it.
But social media users have now been urged to stop sharing this video in the interest of the families of the victims.
Well, joining us this morning on Morning News Today is Head of Law Enforcement at the Private Security Industry Regulatory Authority. That's Advocate Linda Mbana. Advocate, good morning.
Good morning,
ma'am. Thanks for your time.
Good morning, ma'am, and thank you for having me.
Now, we've all seen this. Well, some of us have seen the video before it was it stopped being circulated, and I'm sure you've seen it as well.
Yes.
It was horrific. It was
bad.
very upsetting. For you, what questions does it raise about the work and the vulnerability of security guards, men and women who do this job?
You know, as the regulator, we are very disturbed. I must indicate that the director is having passion about the well-being of all the securities in the industry and is very, very disturbed about what happened. Remember, these people are risking their lives and they are ensuring that we are safe in our homes, the businesses are safe, the community is safe. To see such an incident is disturbing us as a regulator. And we are wishing that the police will really arrest those people that brutally murdered those two, security guards. And we are pleading with the community to please bring all the information so that those people can be arrested.
Yeah, we've chatted with the police, our newsroom this morning, ENC, just before we went on air to find out if any arrests have been made, and they confirmed to us that no arrests yet, so the investigation is carrying on. Just from a regulatory perspective, I mean, you regulate the industry. Are there protocols in place that you're guiding, or frameworks in place to guide the industry how to carry out its business and ensure the safety of those members who work in it?
Yes, as a regulator, we make sure that we regulate training. There are minimum training standards. We make sure that each and every person or each and every security officer is trained. There is SIRA grade E, D, and C that each and every security officer must possess. Over and above, for instance, the two security officers were busy patrolling, and they are supposed to be possessing also firearms training. And we normally talk with the employers to say, over and above the curriculum, you must make sure that you go over and above and make sure that you go and look for extra courses. I normally say as a law enforcement manager that you must take your employees as your own children. You must treat your own employees as your own vehicles because you service your vehicle. So over and above the curriculum, which is the training that we make sure that is offered, you must make sure that you offer the Virgin Active kind of services, that your employees are well strong and your employees are well built and are fit for the purpose. So we make sure that every employee is trained and is fit for the purpose.
Yeah, besides training, resource-wise, I mean, we're sitting here, the police now and the industry has asked people not to share that video. But on the other hand, if that video didn't exist,
we're not going to get all the information.
Yes. And also maybe that would assist the police to track down the perpetrators.
Yes.
From a resourcing kind of perspective, I mean, is the industry firstly responding to your training frameworks and guidelines? And from resourcing, I mean, are they well resourced? Is the industry really resourcing its members very well?
They are well resourced. They are having all the resources that they need. For an example, the video that captured everything is the video that is installed inside the vehicle. There are videos that are in the malls, but the video that captured well all the incident that took place is captured inside the vehicle itself.
Now, Advocate, I mean, we saw in this video, those of us who saw it, they weren't shot, they would not have seen that coming, because it seems like it was either from the side or from the back that these two guards were actually shot. So in terms of training, yes, you can only do something if you see an attack coming. So are you looking maybe at further protection if we look at the vehicles that they are sitting in? I mean, they're sitting in at all hours of the day, all hours of the morning and night. Things like bulletproofing, would that help? I don't know what else it is that you can do. Are you looking at overhauling that maybe and reinforcing the resources that you have at the moment?
We are looking into doing that. Remember, the sector is wide. And we've got guiding, we've got different kind of spheres, and those were reactional. and they were waiting for someone to call them. That is why we saw in the video they were sitting. They were waiting for someone to say, come, there is an incident taking place somewhere. Some other people are saying why they were sitting and reading papers, others were sleeping. They were waiting for someone to say, come, there is an incident taking place somewhere. Yes, if you check in the video, they were wearing bulletproofs, and they were not anticipating anyone to come in that fashion.
And their heads were not protected, though. I mean, there was no, I didn't see any
the
sort of
heads
guard.
were not protected, yes, but we are indeed looking into that.
Okay. Well, I suppose it's and are you leaving it solely to police, advocate, as far as you know, to find these suspects? Because I mean, it's there. We saw the pictures. You're probably asking yourself, what's taking so long to find them?
I really cannot comment on behalf of the police.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you haven't had any communication with them about the progress of this case?
No, I just cannot comment on behalf of the police.
All right, we understand.
Okay, thank you very much. Advocate Linda Mbana, just sharing with us the views of the Private Security Industry Regulatory Authority after the emergence on social media on the murders of 2 security guards in Soweto.